Hello friends, from our channel Key of Education Zone, we are welcoming you a new video, Infix, Prefix and Postfix. It's a very important topic for data structure. In case of data structure, without it we cannot able to do anything. Now what is this meaning? Infix, prefix, postfix notation. That means whenever we are getting any type of notation where we have to place this notation. Let's take infix notation. Suppose we have to add a plus b. So what we will write? A plus b. Now if I have to multiply a multiply b, that we know very much. Here this plus or the star asterisk, that means multiplication signs, these two signs are known as our operator, and a and b both are the operands. So this type of notation where a plus b, a cross a multiplication of b is there, that is known as infix notation. I repeat once again, infix notation. So infix means what? Here the operator is fixed inside or in between two operands. That's why it is known as infix notation. We are very familiar with this type of notation. This is known as infix notation. So I think what do you mean by this infix notation? It is right now clear to you. Now this infix notation we are familiar from the very beginning, from our childhood we are doing this type of notation. Now for this, once again I have to tell that in case of infix notation, so the operator and operand, operator will be placed in between operand. Now prefix, prefix, suppose instead we are telling a plus b, we can say add ab. So what we have to write? Plus a b. If I am telling in case of this multiplication, multiply a b. So here where the operators is just before any operand. So this type of notation is known as prefix notation. Prefix, pre means before, fixed. So here whatever the data you will give, it will be the operator will be placed before operand. Now in case of postfix, what do we have to do? Where operator will be placed after post. So what do we have to write? AB plus or AB star, AB multiplication. So where it is placed? Here the operator star or anything placed just after. That's why it is known as postfix. So we can say just in one line, the terms infix, prefix, postfix tells us whether the operators go between, before or after the operands. Infix in between, prefix before, postfix after. So between, before and after. That is placed as our pre means before. See this, in, middle and post, after. So in this way we can say this is our infix, prefix and postfix. Up to this much we can able to get. Everybody can able to get. Now the terms is coming when more than one notation is coming or any brackets is coming. Then how to place infix to prefix, infix to postfix, or vice versa. That we have to learn. Because computer cannot do anything. Suppose in case of parenthesis, what way it will be solved, that we have to discuss right now. See, if we have any parenthesis, then what we have to do? What will be the effect? If the parenthesis is there, suppose it is given 2 plus 3 multiplied by 5. Now if the bracket is there, so first I am considering 2 plus 3 multiplied by 5. So what will happen? 2 plus 3, 5 multiplied by 5, that is 25. Now if we think the bracket is not there, that means the bracket is 2 plus, then the bracket starts 3 into 5. Then what will happen? So the first effect you can able to get 2 plus 3 multiplied by 5, it gives you the result 25. Now if the brackets change, that means bracket is right now in between, instead of 2, 3, in between 3 and 5. So what will affect? Let's see that. Now here 3 multiplied by 5, that means 15 plus 2. So the result will come 17. So here, as per parenthesis, our infix notation, values or the resultant values may change. From this example you can able to see this better. Infix notation requires parenthesis, because if the parenthesis change, then the values is also change. Now what about the prefix notation? In case of prefix, what do we have to do? Say at first I am writing plus 2 multiplied by 3, 5 multiplied by 3, 5. So what we have to do? 3 into 5 multiplication, that means it will gives you 15 plus 2. So the result will come as 17. Now if this notation is given in this way, star plus 2, 3, 5. So what is 2, 3 plus? 2, 3 plus means 5, star, that means multiplication of 5 into 5, that gives you 25. See here, at press 2 plus 3 plus, it will gives then the multiplication of 5 by 5. So here we don't need parenthesis. Whatever the values is given, according to that we can able to get, isn't? If see the first one, plus 2 star 3, 5 is there, then another result, and star plus 2, 3, 5 gives you another result. So here we don't need parenthesis. Got it? In case of prefix, we don't need parenthesis. I think it is clear. Follow the example. I think it will help you. Why I am not telling you the parenthesis is not needed? Because according to the notation, according to the choice, we can able to detect the value is comes as different. So where you place the notation, it will gives you. Now comes to the postfix. See here, if it is coming 2, 3, 5 star plus, so 2, 3 star, that means 15 plus 2, it will gives you 17. Just follow, before underlining I am showing it. Now if it is 2, 3 plus 5 star, So 2 3 plus, so plus 2 3, it will gives you 5. 5 star 5, that means 5 multiplication of 5 gives you 25. Here also we don't need parenthesis. So you can able to see this infix notation require parenthesis mandatorily for any particular result. But this in same case, if it is placed in prefix or postfix, there we don't need any parenthesis. From this example, you can able to get postfix doesn't require any type of parenthesis, and in case of prefix, our previous example, just before this we discussed, so you can able to get from there also. So it is very clear, infix notation need parenthesis, postfix prefix doesn't require. So what we can conclude, infix is only notation that require parenthesis in order to change the order in which the operations are done. But in case of prefix, in case of postfix, we don't require any type of parenthesis. Clear? So what we learned after this much? What is prefix? What is postfix? What is prefix? And if the parenthesis is there in prefix, infix, then is it required for prefix or postfix? That much we discussed. I think right now it is clear, very clear to everybody. If not, comments us. We try our level best to solve it. Now, after this much, everybody can able to get. After this much, our examples also very simple. Now, if any tricky examples is coming, then what will we have to do? Because we have to know this infix, prefix, postfix in data structure, obviously followed by some algorithm. We will learn. See the example. Now here, fully parenthesized expression. Fully parenthesized expression, we are after this in brief FPE. Okay, now let's start the discussion. Come to the main track. That is, FPE has exactly one set of parentheses enclosing each operations, and obviously the operator operands also included to that parenthesis. So what is there? Just see this. A plus B multiplication of C, A plus B multiplication C in bracket, in double bracket, A plus B multiplication of C, C is also in bracket. So what is showing this difference? I think you can able to get. Now when these we have to change from prefix, from infix to prefix or everything, it is infix, you can able to get, because everywhere both sides we are getting this operands. Now for infix to prefix conversion, what do we have to do? So here we have to move each operator to the left of its operands, and we have to remove this parenthesis. So let's take the second one example. That means first one is very easy, I don't have to require. So I'm telling this is one example, that A plus B multiplication of C plus D. So here first bracket A plus B, and also in first bracket or in parenthesis C plus D. So what do you have to do at first? We are doing the prefix. So we have to take the first brackets work at first. That means parenthesis work at first. So what do we have to do? A plus B. So what do we have to change? Obviously the changes is from infix to prefix. So A, this operator will comes first. So what do we have to do? Plus A, B. Here this parenthesis will be removed. Okay. Now the second one position. Here also the plus sign then come. Before that one multiplication is there. So what we have to implement? Multiplication at first, then plus AB. Now C plus D is there. So this plus is also comes in the front. So plus AB plus CD before all the asterisk or the multiplication notations is coming. So here the order of operands doesn't change. So see here, from this example we can see this parenthesis is fully not needed, and also we can change it very easily. I think it is clear. So what we did, just we place one first bracket's work and the operator in front of operands. That way I keep this example in front of you in little bit time more to show you, to understand you. I think it is clear. Now infix to prefix conversion is clear. Infix to postfix. Again I am telling. Now here I am telling some larger expression. A plus B within parenthesis, multiplication of C within one parenthesis, minus D plus E within one parenthesis, divided by F within another parenthesis, and overall one parenthesis. So at first what we have to do, see here, according to parenthesis we have to move, and if we place one parenthesis then it is postfix, so our operator will come just the right side. See here, at first I am taking A plus B, so the plus will comes in front, in just after. So what we have to write, everything will be similar, just we place A plus, A, B plus, and here also the second bracket within the first bracket, sorry, the parenthesis, star is there, star C. So what we have to do, A plus B, C star. Similar here, DE plus F division, minus will comes at the end. Got it? A, B plus C multiplication, this part. Now here in this part, DE plus F division. Now there in between also one sign negative, that will comes at the end. So what we have to write, AB plus C multiplication, DE plus F division and subtraction, that is minus sign. So here operand's order doesn't change and the operator are in the order of evaluation. So you can able to get infix to postfix. I think it is right now very clear. Now after that, so infix to prefix, infix to postfix, what we have to do, I think it is right now clear to you. Next what we have to do, next we have to learn the algorithm in case of infix to postfix. So what we have to do there, that we will discuss right now. We have to take some assumptions here. What's that? The space delimited list of tokens represented in FPE. FPE full form is already discussed. And infix expression, there the operand are single character and the operators are plus, minus, multiplication and division. This all we have to take as an assumption. Okay. Now, what the algorithm we have to learn. Before that, once again I am telling that if you cannot able to get any points, just message us and we try our level best to solve it. Now, let's take the example is already taken. We discussed. So here the actual algorithms is coming. Now initialize the stack for the operator to the output list. Now split the input into the list of tokens. For each token from left to right, if it is operand, append to the output. If it is push onto the stack, if it is pop, then append till end. So this is known as our infix to postfix conversions algorithm. I think this algorithm is very clear to you. Here I am writing just our stepwise, not followed by the pseudocode. Now come to the example. A plus B, C minus E, G plus F plus G. So if the stack is empty, then output will come as 0. Okay. Now let's start the discussion. So this algorithm, I think it is clear. In case of this algorithm, what we learned? Infix to postfix. So what we did here, see here, at first from the stack, 1 by 1 bracket is coming. When first one values is coming, A, then B, then this notation is coming. Okay. Now next, multiplications is coming. Again 1 bracket, C minus E. Okay. So what we have to do? A plus B, that was first parenthesis, we did it. Now C. Next until the brackets is coming, till we have to move, then minus sign just below, just beside there, multiplication, then division sign, F divided by. So at first we have to take the FG, that will be pluses, then minus sign. Now see here, what we did, that is makes you very clear to the infix to postfix. Now the problem for FPE, too many parentheses is there. Establish the parenthesis rules, my dear and Sally. Why that? You should explain and give as our question. We are eager to know this. Why in case of infix to postfix, this if the precedence rules is there, then the precedence rules we are telling my dear Aunt Sally. Why? That is our today's video's question. Don't forget to give this comments. Next, we can alter the previous program to use the precedence rules. So at first we have to know the precedence rules. I think you know, but mass rules, bracket, then multiplication, then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Now come to the infix to the postfix algorithms once again. Just go through. If you want, you can write down, you can copy it in your your copy, and if you in exercise book, and if you don't, if you be able to get this very well, then we think we don't need. Now at first we have to initialize the stack for operations, then the output list will comes. Just go through it. Already I discussed, so I am not discussing once again. So in this video, I think it is helpful for you to make infix to prefix and postfix. If you have any doubt, then don't forget to comment. And don't forget to like and share this video. And subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.